Hello. Hope you all are doing well today. I know I am a little irritated. When I went to originally start this recording, I figured out very quick that my firewall, antivirus, whatever, did its fucking scan bullshit and decided that my F-14 stuff, even though I originally excluded it, I excluded the DCS files. The F-14 files were not excluded, or no, they were not a part of the excluded stuff, and so it decided to block that, and essentially I lost access to my F-14 for the X amount of seconds that it decided it'd be, until I just turned the fucking firewall off and I restored everything, and I said, yeah, we're not doing this. Continue to get rid of my stuff. I'm not going to have a firewall for antivirus protection. You're going to go wipe out mess with my stuff. I can't find the files. These F-14, they're like mod files or something. I bought the license. I bought the plane. I own this plane. I have never seen that. It's not a mod. It's coming up. Every time I repair DCS, there's 3 F-14 files, and it says in front of it mod / whatever. F-14, yada yada. And it's these particular files, and I don't know if they're a part of the DCS folders that I've excluded in the antivirus stuff already. And it's just really frustrating. So the antivirus is off, and hopefully my computer doesn't die. But I'm not going to deal with the I'm not going to deal with it. You know, we're not going to exclude this game and what I have in this game. I'm going to shut you down. We're just not going to. So, I don't know what the problem is there. If anyone ever sees this video and figures that out, please, obviously, again, I've got no subs right now, no views, so, you know, not a big deal right now. Just really frustrating. What's going on in training? Yesterday we did the cold pilot start, and we did that on the aircraft carrier. Today we're going to be doing the shore base takeoff. So it's not a cold start or a takeoff on a carrier. It is takeoff. It's a taxi and takeoff on land. So we will be taking off from our runway. So it's a tutorial covering shore-based takeoff procedures. We're doing this in the F-14 Tomcat. Man, that just... Go to start this video and that just grinded my gears, man. Just... Very angry. Just very angry at that. That was... Man. Alright. Title, F-14B Shore-Based Takeoff. We are starting this on 12/5. Apparently, it's 1995. So, I don't know if it's the 5th month, 12th day, or if it's December 5th, 1995 at 8 a.m. or 8. I'm assuming it's 8 a.m. in the morning. My side, USA. So we're on the United States side. Realistically, history-wise, the only other side that got this plane was Iran, right? I believe Iran. My task, intercept. Mission data, my task, intercept. Flight F-14 Bravo *1. Allies flight NA. Objective. Today's aircraft clean empty drop tanks, 100% fuel, gross weight. So gross weight of the plane is 61,000 pounds. You know, a diesel Chevy Silverado, the 2500s, that truck weighs 10,000 pounds. I'll work on them. 10,000 pounds. This weighs as much as 6 of those things do. That's insane. That shows you how heavy of an aircraft this thing is. Your call sign for today, Gunfighter 21, VF-101. I don't know what the VF-101 is. Takeoff parameters, flaps ups. Flaps up, wings 20%, trim set to 0. Then my gross weight goes to 58,000 pounds. Not sure what's going on there. Rotation speed 140 knots, takeoff speed 150 knots. So rotation speed, I believe, is referring to the speed you will begin to pull the stick back. And then takeoff speed 150 knots. Gross weight, again, it's okay. Okay, I think I know. If your gross weight is 58,000 pounds, your rotation speed is 140 knots, takeoff speed is 150 knots. If your gross weight is 65,000 pounds, rotation speed 149 knots, takeoff speed 159 knots. Max tire speed 190 knots, max gear extended 300 knots. So you can have your gear extended up into 300 knots. I learned that knots was the measurement of the wind. A friend told me that yesterday. Let me know if that's wrong. But essentially, they're measuring the wind speed, and the wind speed is measured in knots rather than, miles per hour, right? We might use miles per hour for cars. Plane speed is measured in knots. There is a conversion for that. I don't know what it is. I'm sure there'll be something cool to learn, but here we are.
Good morning, pilot. Today you will learn how to taxi and take off in the Tomcat. We are at Sukhumi Airfield with a clean aircraft and only empty drop tanks loaded. The aircraft is already started and good to go, so let's begin. Press spacebar when you are ready.
Gunfighter 2-1, taxi to runway 12 via Alpha, altimeter 29er92.
Taxi runway 12 via Alpha, Gunfighter 2-1. First, disengage the parking brake. Turn on the nose wheel steering. The amber nose wheel steering engage light next to the HUD should illuminate. Check the brakes by depressing and releasing the brake pedals while checking the brake pressure. Press spacebar to continue. Set anti-skid to full. Make sure the HUD is set to takeoff mode. This will allow the vertical speed to be indicated on the left. You may now taxi to runway 12. Follow taxiway Alpha to the right. When nose wheel steering is activated, the rudder pedals will steer the nose wheel left and right. You can also use differential brake to help with steering. Hold short of the runway.
10, it brings up a map. So this map is our new best friend. If you look, we are currently right here. We are the white F on the screen, right? I think you guys can see my cursor. We've got a whole bunch of planes here. We've got some helicopters. But we're going to be taxiing. So he said 12 Alpha. All right, here, let's see what we got. This one isn't marked. Not marked. We've got a lot of FA-18s. I'm sure if I owned the FA-18, I would probably spawn somewhere in here. I think this is 12 Bravo right here. 12 Alpha is actually going to be right about here. Yeah, so as you can see on the runway, it says 12. 12 degrees north is, I believe, the direction we would be flying in. And then this is 30 degrees. This is set up like that, right? 30 degrees, 12 degrees. I think I need to get a mouse pad. Driving bits. Let's go to map. Am I right about that? Is that how that works? And it's just zooming this in more. Dude, I want to look at the fucking compass rose, please. Your poopy butt. 30 degrees and 12 degrees. I don't know. Okay. I thought I knew what I was talking about there, but it's kind of clear to me that I don't know what I'm talking about. So that's okay. We're just going to go ahead and... Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Go figures, right? Real life experiences taught me that typically the runway, 12 degrees. This is facing 12 degrees. I don't know if it's 12 degrees away from 90 degrees. Never east, right? Never eat soggy waffles. North, east, south, west. So I don't know if this is 12 degrees east after 90 degrees. So 102 degrees. I don't know if this is 102 degrees west, or if it's 12 degrees north. It can't be 12 degrees north because this right here at the other end of the runway is not... Oh my god, dude. Jesus. 30 degrees. Get that out of here. It's weird. This is not 30 degrees north. Right? So I don't know quite how this is set up. I could have sworn that runways in real life are set up to where they're lined up with the degrees. So, you might have 24, runway 24, and then, or you got runway 36. Oh, maybe that's 300 in that one. Oh! Is it 120? I know they were saying 12, but that might be 120 degrees. Oh my god, I think I figured it out. Is that 120 degrees? I think that's 120 degrees. That's 120 degrees. And that's 300 degrees. They just got rid of a 0. That had me so confused. Okay. Alright. We're good, guys. We're good. I am a dum-dum. And I'm creating waypoints. That's cool. I don't know what that's... Oh, it's like you can make a path. Whoa, okay. And then I can go from you can only make one though. I don't know if there's a different way to make more than one. But it gives you your coordinates. Okay, that's cool. That's gonna be nice to remember for the future. Alright, we're already learning a lot. We're learning a lot. So we're going 100 degrees east. 120 degrees east. And there's another airport down here that I think it'd be really cool to fly to. Although I don't know if we have the fuel to do that. So we're going to see. We're going to find out. Let's see what that takes. Yeah. So we're gonna be going 302 degrees east to go this direction, I believe. Right, we're flying over some water. Definitely not gonna fly afterburner because that's gonna burn a lot of fuel. We're gonna probably fly at cruising speed. We're probably not going to make it. That's okay. Let's get the taxiing. History. Hold short near the runway. Okay, so we're going to start to taxi. But first...
complete to auto. Lower the maneuver flaps by pressing the DLC thumb wheel aft on the stick. Visually check the wings and the flap indicator. You may also lower the flaps to full, however, the maneuver flaps should be sufficient. Press the spacebar to continue.
Gunfighter 2-1, wind 080 at 2 knots. Clear for takeoff runway 12.
Cleared for takeoff runway 12, Gunfighter 2-1. Go ahead and taxi onto the runway, and press the spacebar when ready. In the F-14B, takeoffs are made with military power only due to airspeed restrictions on the landing gear, risks for afterburner flameouts, and asymmetric thrust. You may choose to disengage the nose wheel steering. This is normally done at the 100 knots call from the Rio. Advance the throttles to 100% RPM. Rotate at 140 knots. Pull the stick back firmly, but gently. The aircraft should lift at around 150 knots.
We take off. No. That's like... I clearly don't understand how this works. I don't know what this number means. I don't know what the 302 degree... Because this isn't... Unless I've got it going... Oh, hold on. Okay. So from here... I had it going the wrong way. That's why, because it's like... Okay. So 100. So we're gonna go 12 degrees essentially. We're gonna line it up with the 12. After we take off, get off the ground, get up to altitude. 12 degrees. I literally had it going. I had it going northwest. I had it going northwest. So now we're going southeast essentially. We're going 12 degrees, 122 degrees southeast.
will automatically retract to the CADC controlled position the next time the aircraft crosses the sensor's trigger point for that schedule. You can also retract them by applying DLC thumb wheel forward. Use the DLC thumb wheel if you wish to deploy them manually in flight. You may now set the HUD mode to cruise on the display panel.
don't know what happened. It just kept turning. Wow. It's one hell of a first flight, huh? More like second. There was nothing I could do to get out of that. I could have done, okay, flat spin, counter rudder, nose down, wait for it to steady. I don't think I had the altitude for it. I think I would hit it either way. But I was flat spinning this way, so you counter rudder the other way. You get that nose down to where you can get that nose, going towards the ground like an arrow, and then you would full throttle it once you got control back on the airplane. But I don't know what happened. My control stick kept turning this way. It wouldn't stop. It wasn't leveling out. The plane was not. That's so weird. Anyway. What a video, man. What a video. How long were we? How long did that take? We didn't even get to where we wanted to go. Tell you what, I'm gonna practice more. Definitely off camera. I can do some practice. If you guys are interested, definitely do some more. But that was wow. Jesus, man. I didn't even know what to do. Just like, okay, here we are. It is what it is. Wow. I hope you guys enjoyed. Definitely a shorter video today. Man. I'm definitely going to practice more. Wow. Okay. That's about it. I'll see you guys later on. Tomorrow, make another video, and we're gonna try to get there, or just welcome to learning a flight sim, right? There's so many variables. My thing could have been